Welcome everyone to Truth Pick 911. I am the Truth Picker, and on our third episode we have some very important news to go over. Protesters have heroically stormed the Statehouse of Michigan. Now, while I am not taking credit for this completely spontaneous act and not at all coerced by a right-wing think tank, us freedom fighters have begun to make our voices heard. I have to begin by saying how honored I am to be getting so much credit for what these brave, husky white men have done, but I can't. All credit needs to go to the man in charge, the disinfector injector himself, Leader Trump, who, using the official White House communications platform of his real Twitter account, has endorsed and approved our non-threatening protest. We need to celebrate these brave white men who risked a finger wave or perhaps a harsh, hey, cut that out from law enforcement to stand up for our rights by storming a state government building armed. Also, there was a light rain that day. These brave men risked getting the fake COVID-19 virus to demand that their state and our state reopen for commercial business despite what some fancy Italian Obama doctor said. All my viewers know that for most of us, entering the armed forces was never a real option. For a lot of reasons. Stupid intelligence test, health, eyesight, flat feet, general problems with authority. But mainly it's because Space Force wasn't an option yet. The biggest reason that anyone wants to join the armed forces is because of how cool you look in full combat gear. Oh man, doesn't it make my heart swell to see all that sweet tactical gear from Amazon on full non-threatening display? I have seen numerous tweets and wall posts from libs talking about how scared they are of all of us and our tactical gear and guns. Well, guess what? They should be, because most of us are in a militia and we have been training for this moment. We have been training to carry multiple loaded weapons into a cramped and heated situation. Just look at this guy with the fresh mohawk. And the color coordinated gear. Professional. Some critics of our organic movement have been calling us freedom fighting LARPers. We are not live action role playing. We are standing up for our constitutional rights to be an American during a fake COVID-19 virus pandemic. We are not going to throw beanbags around and yell magic missile. Our weapons are loaded with real bullets. Again, this is a non-threatening, peaceful protest. This is a small but important criticism. Now, a lot of you freedom fighters are out there wearing PPE and had your faces covered. While yes, this is cool because the special forces do it, you, however, do not. There is no pandemic sweeping the country that has killed more Americans than the Viet Cong. That's all I have for you freedom fighters and true Americans for today. Now, I personally cannot wait to see you on the front lines of the front steps of the next government building we peacefully and non-threateningly storm.